Hey guys, Tony here, and I want to share this quick story with you on how I literally started flipping $100 scooters. The reason why I thought for a minute was because it was literally $100 to $300 scooters, 50cc scooters like the one you see right over here, right? When I was 13 years old, 13 to 14 years old, I started flipping these. 1989 Honda Sprees, Yamaha Razes, these little scooters back in Hawaii. And how I grew that to literally making hundreds of thousands of dollars in profit, flipping cars for profit. These are just some of the cars that I have right now. I have more in my other garage. But how I started flipping those, and by the time, a year after doing it, I was making literally $1,500 a month to $2,000 a month by the time I was 15 years old. So the story is I was literally working like crazy at 12 and 13 years old, delivering newspapers to like 250 to 300 homes in the valley where I lived in Honolulu, on Oahu. And my dad, my real father says, Tony, why don't I teach you how to flip mopeds or something, flip scooters? I'm like, that sounds like a great idea. I wasn't living with him at the time, I was with my stepdad. So my stepdad heard wind of it, and he's like, here, start with my scooter. So he gave me his scooter. It was an '89 Honda Elite. And I cleaned it up. I went to Home Depot. I got these cheap little rattle cans of paint. I remember I got like an army green, like an ugly green. I rattled it, I sanded it all down, I went under the basement of my mom's house, and I took like 3 cans and I sprayed all the plastics, put it together, put it up for sale, and this is the time when you literally had to buy an ad in the Penny Saver, right? So I spent like 30 bucks, I got an ad, the first guy who came to look at it bought it, and I got like $450 for it, I think. I listed it for $500. The guy gave me $450. I didn't even negotiate because I didn't know how to negotiate. I did it behind my biological dad's back because I just wanted to do it. I wanted to get into it. I thought it was a great idea. And, little did I know, I could have probably got $800 for it. My stepfather wasn't around. He didn't care. He's like, he got a new car at the time. He gave me his scooter. I did what I wanted with it. My mom's Japanese. She wasn't even into any of that. But the guy came down, gave me cash. And I was like, woohoo, I was 13 years old with like $450 cash from nothing. I was like, oh my God. But anyway, I took that money and I went with my biological dad, my real dad. And we found this scooter. I think it was like, it was a Honda Spree, old 1986, 87 Honda Spree, right? For those of you who know what I'm talking about, you guys know what I'm talking about. We got it for like 50 or 100 bucks. I took the carburetor apart. It was running, but I cleaned it up. I tuned it up because I like to mess with my, I like to work with my hands, and I still do. So I cleaned it up, put a paint job on it, put it on the Penny Saver, and I got like 500 bucks for it. I was like, oh my God, this is amazing. A week later, my dad has a Ford van, right? He had a Ford van. So we end up picking up like 2 or 3 scooters on a weekend. So I ended up fixing those and stuff. So long story short, a year later, right, I am making $1,500 to $2,000 a month flipping cars, flipping mopeds, scooters for profit. I turned 15. It's the year that I can get a license in Hawaii. Back then, you can get a license at 15. I start flipping cars. So by the time I'm in high school, literally almost every month, every 6 weeks, I have a different car because I'm fixing cars, I'm buying them at auctions with my dad, I'm flipping them, making money, right? By the time I'm 21, I must have made over $300,000 flipping cars for profit, in that range, right? It's a beautiful thing. Made hundreds of thousands of dollars. I've done classics. Here is one of the cars that I customized myself. I did many classics, many restorations. This is a 67 Camaro that I did when I was 21 years old. Came out beautiful. That was my beautiful dog there. I did a 66 GTO, 54 Chevy, 69 Buick Riviera, 55 Chevy, all these cars. Those are the cars I made the big bucks on, because classics, if you have the skill to restore them and you know how to work on them, right, you can make a lot of money. So the purpose of this video is not for me to brag how much money I made, but to inspire you and to show you that you could make money flipping cars for profit, and you don't need a lot of mechanical skills to do so, right? It's allowed me to literally buy a $140,000 car cash. This is my Lambo here. I have no payments on it. It's paid in full. And literally from the profits of flipping cars for profit, here's another car that I'm about to flip for about $12,000 to $13,000. I'll probably make $6,000 profit on it. And again, you may be watching this thinking, oh, Tony, well, I don't have your skills. I don't know. The thing is I made a lot of mistakes when I got started flipping cars for profit. I would buy the wrong cars. I would buy cars that I liked, that I got emotional about. I was a BMW Mercedes fanatic. I had a lot of the W202 Benzes, the C-classes, the SLKs, the convertibles. Those were like the cars that I liked. I had a lot of BMW 3 Series, 5 Series. I just liked the European cars growing up, as well as the Miatas. I love the Miatas here. So sometimes and then I started to realize there's a bigger market out there. So I got into Kias and Hyundais when they were fairly, new. They were kind of new to market. They had the 5-year warranty, the 100,000-mile warranty, and I used to buy those cars like crazy and flip them like hotcakes. I mean, they still sell. They're excellent cars to flip for profit now. I would say if you're just getting started, right, you want to look for dependable, economical, four-banger, which I mean 4-cylinder cars that you can flip, right? People like good on gas cars. Sedans sell really well. If you're in the States and you have seasons, for me, I never had to worry about selling a convertible in Hawaii. But here, I'm in Dallas now, there are seasons. Like you want it like April, May, June, July is a good time to start selling convertibles. That's why I'm listing this one now, right? But trucks sell like crazy. And so I learned so much over the years, the best cars. And then I said, why do I have to buy cars that need so much work? I used to buy cars and have to put some paint on it. I have to repair the shocks on it. Maybe it needed a window replaced, right? Maybe the interior needed work. So this is where I created my 3-part buying guide, my 3-part rule, where I basically sectioned off a car into 3 major parts, which was the body, the mechanical and suspension, and the interior. If 2 out of the 3 are good and you have to do a little bit of work to one and you can get a good deal for it, then it's a pretty good car, right? And I show you how to negotiate. So if you want to learn more about flipping cars for profit, if you're a total newbie, if you've never done it before, you can still do it. You really can. And I want to show you how to do that. So hope you liked the video. I hope this gave you some insight of what's possible and how you could literally make hundreds of thousands of dollars flipping cars for profit, even without a dealer's license. You don't need to have a dealer's license. If you want to get heavy in the game, you can get into a dealer's license. There's just so much information out there. And I'm going to make more videos, so feel free to subscribe. Click the link below, subscribe. Turn the bell on, the post notifications for new videos that I make. I have a lot of content like this that I'm going to start putting out, not just the YouTube lives that I've been doing, but more of what you can do, strategies that you can take now and use now and move forward now. So I hope you like the video. If you're first timer watching this, click the link over here to get a free report on how to flip cars for profit. And if you're on a desktop, click down here to check out the website. I have a little guide that'll help you get through the process. And once you download that, reply to it and let me know what you thought. And also let me know your questions down below right over here. If you have any questions on flipping cars for profit, I'd love to hear what's holding you back or the questions that you have so I can help you out and advance further and make some extra money so you can provide for your family. I have people that have taken my advice, and created thousands of dollars in extra income for their family, to support their family. And it's a great way to do that, to save up for a nest egg, to save up to invest in a business, to pay off college bills, just to pay off regular bills, right? It's a skill set that you can use that will feed you. So it's a beautiful thing once you learn it, and anybody can learn it. You don't have to be a mechanical engineer to do this. You don't have to have a college degree in mechanics to do this. You just need to know the basics. There's people that go to auctions now that have no idea about cars. They just go get cars, they take them to Korean or Filipino body shops, get the cars done, painted quick, right? Of course you want to try to get good jobs done, but this is what they do out there. They get smashed up cars, that's why you have to watch out what you flip. You got to be careful of what you buy. Especially for consumers out there. They're buying a lot of crap cars, salvage cars, and it could be a mess. So anyway, I hope you liked the video. Please subscribe, hit the bell for notifications for new videos. It's Tony here, hanging out in my garage here, and I'm about to list this one, so I'll be creating an ad that you can model that'll literally help me sell this thing super, super quick, because creating your ads are very important as well. So again, it's Tony. Click here if you're on mobile to get the free guide. Click down below if you are on a desktop. Subscribe, and I can't wait to hear from you. Comment below. Talk soon. Bye.